You're on a weight loss journey. Hmm? Hear me out. Your husband says he wants fried rice or he wants fried chicken. Your baby or your child tells you that they want snacks or they want biscuits or they want chocolates. What do you do? Or let's say you're still a young girl or a young lad and you live with your parents and they're always like encouraging you to eat when you're on a weight loss journey. What do you do? That's what I'm coming to talk about today. Like, this is not even talked about enough. I know so many people are going through this. I can talk about it because me too, I'm going through it too. My husband, bless him, he's very supportive of my weight loss journey. But, hmm, oh God, my husband has gone out and came back. I've just literally told him that morning that, babe, oh, I'm starting my weight loss journey all over again. And he came back that day with ice cream. Like, I was like, are you for me or against me? Hi, guys, and welcome back. If you're new, my name is Gloria. I'm a pharmacist who is passionate about fitness. And today's topic, it took me a lot to actually sit down to film this because I realized that it's not talked about enough. Nobody says enough things about this situation. This video is basically what to do when your family is not on a weight loss journey with you. And by the end of this video, I'll show you exactly how I stay on track with my weight loss goals while still cooking for my family and without any guilt. First of all, cost of living is very high. As someone who works full time, I don't have the time to be cooking. Like, I'll cook my own and cook his own, and then the expenses. But and as a Nigerian who is currently living in the UK, I still like to enjoy my favorite meals. I like my jollof, my fried rice, my you know everything, pounded yam, chicken. I can still eat and enjoy these things. It's only how I prepare it and the portion sizes. That's all I'm bothered about. So I understand from some people's point of view. For example, my sister. My sister is on a weight loss journey and she lives with my parents who are not. How can she balance both of them? Because in as much as she's an adult, she doesn't have complete say over the meals that are being cooked in the house. And as moms, you have babies, and for example, they don't finish eating their meals. What do? You don't want to waste food. Would you throw the food away? No, or you eat them. Stop eating your kids' leftovers. I know some moms, you don't eat your kids' leftovers because times are hard, you don't want to waste food. But I don't know how to say this, but your body is not a dustbin. Stop eating your kids' leftovers. I'll tell you exactly what you can do instead of eating those leftovers because they are the things that are holding you back. They might seem small, but when you eat the leftover today and eat it tomorrow and eat next tomorrow and eat it the day after, let's be real. It will not be easy. Losing weight with her family or with kids or with your parents is hard. It's different when you're living all on your own. You set the rules, you eat what you want to eat, you can meal prep for just yourself. But it's different when you have other people and your health is your priority, it's your responsibility. First thing you need to know is that you need to find a middle ground. My husband eats a lot of rice, so we eat a lot of rice in this household. I'm not going to eat the same portion of food like my husband is eating. I would have a smaller portion and then I'll balance it out with plenty of vegetables and protein. And also, because 70% of the time I'm the one who cooks in this household, so I can tweak the recipes or tweak the method of cooking this food in a way that he wouldn't even notice that I did something. For example, instead of deep frying my protein, chicken, fish, whatever, I can air fry it or I'll grill it in the oven and it still tastes the same. And when I'm cooking my stews, my soups, I reduce the amount of oil. You guys, like, oil is so easy to overshoot your calories with oil. Just a tablespoon of oil, olive oil, vegetable oil, whatever, is about 120 calories. Just a tablespoon. Now imagine if you're pouring in gallons of it. For example, some people can cook with about 2 cups of oil. 2 cups. And you wonder like, oh, you're eating very little amount of food, you're working out, but there's no results, it's because you're eating too much, you're using too much oil. And as someone who comes from Africa, it's a normal thing for us to fry our stews with so much oil, or cook our soups with plenty of oil, or have our rice and our dishes with plenty of oil. So that's one thing. If you're the one who cooks so much for a household, be mindful of the oils you use. And that's what I do. I'm mindful of the amount of oil I use, and I don't deep fry anymore. You need to set boundaries. As a married woman, I know that my husband can come home some days. I know he has done it before. He's come home with pizza, ice cream, and I don't want to make him feel bad because he bought this thing and I'm refusing to eat it. He buys pizza and I can only have one slice. I don't have to eat half the box. So always set a boundary for yourself and know that okay, he doesn't buy these things every day. You can have just a little bit and then save the rest for later or for another day. You must not eat everything at a go. Also, if you are living with your parents or roommates or siblings, you can always say, no, thank you. I'm full. I'm on a weight loss journey. You don't have to eat everything that's given to you. You are still the one who is responsible for what goes in your mouth. I know for a fact that when I was living with my parents as a single girl, when I get home from school, like from uni for holidays, my mom would look at me and say, oh, you're very skinny. And she keeps stuffing me with food. Sometimes in the afternoon, she'd be like, oh, go, because that's my native name. She'd say, oh, go, come and have this. Or go, come and eat this. Or go, take this one. Or go, take that one. You have to eat though, because when you go back to school, you wouldn't find these things to eat. Ah, God. Even sometimes, I'm like, I'm okay. I'm full. We should still insist, Mom, I'm sorry if you are seeing this. I'm so sorry if you are seeing this, but sometimes I'm like, does she ever understand I'm on a weight loss journey? I'm losing this weight for a reason. I'm not starving myself. I'm not suffering. I'm losing this weight intentionally. So if you live with your parents or anybody or relatives, it's sometimes all these African aunties will tell you, I beg, no be every day you go dey lose weight. Still add small body now. I can't believe I'm speaking pidgin. But they they will always want to pressure you, like just one day will not spoil it. Hey, you guys, one day will turn to 2 days, to 3 days, to 4 days, and then you forget that you're even on a weight loss journey. You have to set boundaries and tell them that, oh, I'm full. I've just eaten. You must not eat everything that is fed to you. You must not throw everything into your mouth. Your mouth is not garbage. You must not eat everything. Another thing I want to tell you is that despite the fact that you have kids, when your kids have leftovers, you're not you're not under any obligation to eat their kids' leftovers. You are not in any way, shape, or form. What you can do is put small portions of food for your kids that you know that they can finish so that there won't be any leftovers. Or even if there's any leftover, you can put cover it up and store it for later. And if it's not good enough to cover it up, please throw it away. Don't feel guilty about that. That food you're going to throw away is not what will make you broke. Throw it away. Your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. Your body is not the garbage bin. Your body is not the recycling bin. Your body is not the dump. Please give yourself some grace and stop stuffing up on your children's leftovers. It's just going to jeopardize your goals. If you live with your parents, and that way you need to like you can overcome this is offer to cook. If you're the one that is cooking, you are being in charge of what everybody's eating. Offer to cook. Like I said earlier, I use less oils in my food. If the food is going to burn, I'll reduce the heat because some people will come with me that to cook authentic Nigerian stew, you have to fry it in loads and loads of oil, otherwise it will burn. It's going to burn regardless, even if you use the whole oil in this world. Reduce the heat. You must not cook on the highest heat. Reduce the heat and fry it. Fry it to the least amount of oil. I use low heat to cook, and that way it doesn't burn so much. And my stew still gets fried. And my soups, the same thing. It's still very tasty. The oil in it will not make it any different, will not make it any tastier. You can always still enjoy your meals with least amount of oils. And that thing is invest in an air fryer. You don't have to keep deep frying things. Do you even know like when you use less oil, you save more because oils are now I know like oil is not the cheapest thing to buy. So imagine if you are going through like a gallon of oil every 2 weeks or every month. because you're using loads and loads of them to cook. But when you reduce the amount of oil that you're using to cook, the oil will last longer for you. I mean, isn't that a win-win? I always opt for air frying, or I'll grill it in the oven if you don't have an air fryer. It will still be crispy like as it's fried. I noticed that ever since I started using an air fryer to fry my chicken, the chicken itself still contains oil. So imagine, and when I'm done air frying, I could see the amount of oil in the air fryer. And imagine if you had to deep fry that chicken plus the oil that's already contained in the chicken. Now just picture the amount of calories you have been ingesting from deep frying foods. You can also air fry your plantain. And most, just to make it not seem very dry, I just spray some oil on it before air frying it, and it still tastes just like fried plantain. So you need to understand that with your family there or not, you need to make your own health a priority. I know it's not very easy, it's very hard, but we would overcome eventually. We would overcome, okay? I'm just saying this out there to encourage you guys. It's not easy having to combine family with motherhood with everything, and then you still have to lose weight on top of the whole thing. It's not easy. I see you. I feel you. I'm also in your shoes, so I know that it's not the easiest thing in the world for you and for us, but we're going to stick through it, and we're going to come out victorious. Okay? If this video was impactful, informative, exciting for you, please let me know. Leave a comment. When you engage, it helps the algorithm to push my videos to more ladies that might need to hear this. Also, don't forget to like this video, because that way YouTube can always recommend my videos to other ladies that might need to hear this. If you've not subscribed, please smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you next week. I love you and I'm rooting for you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.